Godzilla!
Alright guys, here's the big... Is this season 50 or 51?
Yes, season 50.
Alright. The halfway point, if we make it to season 100. This is hard. So I think with the... Let's place Cocoon first and then discuss how he impacts it. If I had to place Cocoon right now, I'd probably put him like... maybe up here in the upper S, to be honest.
It's up to opinion, but personally, I'm putting him above Void or Gamma because
Oh,
the health
seriously?
you can get on that, yeah, the health you can get on that thing is stupid, and there's no punishment. Like you can just place it wherever, and you're always gonna get Mothra out. You're always gonna be retargeting enemy units, and it's a supporter for Spammer as well.
I won't put him on the top S for now. Maybe under Ortho. Just because, I mean, I see what you're saying. He's like basically a better Varen and a better Shinden.
Mm-hmm. The only downside is that Mothra herself isn't very good.
Yeah, Mothra's not too good. And it doesn't really attack back. It's just for distraction, which Shinden was at the top of like some tier list, like near the top, because of that ability. So he's basically, or she's basically modern Shinden. Just super good. And I mean, Spammer is pretty good, but I don't think the unit alone anymore is top of takeoff. I say, because of Cocoon so good at defending, maybe I'll put him like this. Because Void, there is like healing, defense buffs. These three benefit so much from Cocoon. Like Cocoon protects these two.
The Cocoon also screws over Scar King because it takes ages for him to pull it towards him.
Oh, I saw that. I actually had a random battle and I thought I was bugging out. I was like, why is this thing taking longer than Godzilla Earth? Like, how many pounds is Mothra putting on?
Just a fatty.
I don't have as much trouble with Scar King anymore. Like, if you're prepared for Scar King, then he's like top of S. But if you're unprepared...
True. And because of the M19s running around, any units that get pulled into him can fight back.
Yeah. You know, so maybe I'll put Scar King at top of S. Maybe I'll put Cocoon at the bottom of takeoff. Because
I will say though, Bagan has also benefited because of the Cocoon, because he's able to attack units way out of their reach.
Yeah, you know, I'll put Bagan up here because Shin Ortho's super good. It's hard to stop him. Yeah, but with my Fukuoka or any air base, tank base, Scar King's kind of, I won't say falling off, but he's not as OP anymore. So top of S. Cocoon, the more I think about it, like I'm battling right now and I'm like, all right, I can get around him. But I've seen some smart players just spam it. 3 costs, 3 costs, 3 costs. And my guys all turn around and go, look at this fascinating Cocoon. Let me ignore everything else.
By that, I mean, and then you start to question, is this person really intelligent or are they just summoning Cocoon whenever they can?
I'm going to put that in Lianne's deck and try it out. Because I'm trying to help her like build this deck for stream. Because I'm like, there's these guys everywhere. And they completely destroy Earth. Bagon's out, completely destroys Giga and Rex. So, alright. Then we got Ultima, which is defense down, high attack speed, 2.4, 85 range, that's still pretty good.
Just a better dab. Just that's it.
Yeah, we'll put him right ahead of Dab. I'm just kidding.
I would have been like, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, it's hard to place him because it's one of those things where you don't know if it's just a new character you got to adapt to or they're just really good. I feel like
the amount of times this guy snubbed my OG burning and just caused his explosion is really annoying because he hits so hard.
How much is his defense down? Is it like 20% less defense?
It's 35%, which is even more than Dab.
Oh my god. Yeah, like, it's a huge range. What is it, like the bubble's like 100 range all around or something?
Something like that.
I just waved my arms up as if you could see it. I think he's in top 5. I mean, it's just a huge circle. I talk with my hands a lot. But I think he's top 5. I think he's better than Evolved.
Yeah, he has a lot of range. He attacks fast. He's good for stalling. He's good for support. Like, what's he not good at?
Yeah, he's literally good at everything. Dab was like Dab actually had good HP back then. Like, not amazing HP, but it's like 3,000 was enough, and he's always hiding behind somebody. But this guy, he can be
And
out in the open. He has like 4,000
because-
HP at level 16.
Yeah, and Dab was the only thing that was keeping him from being stupidly busted was because he was fast. Ultima, he's slow, so he's staying behind everyone.
Yeah, slow movement speed. I'd say range, and then slow movement speed is like, it's just some of the top stats you need. Like, you could have, Rio could have had like 10 HP, and he still would have been like S tier back then.
Yeah.
Even
And
now.
on top of, although he would get trains though, and freezing Sundaid.
Oh, those are the best new units then.
Yeah, double best.
Oh.
Although I will say Ultima is he also works with AoE units because anytime there's a unit next to one he's attacking, they also get affected by this damage debuff.
Yeah. Yep, so he's just an excellent support unit. If I wanted to spend the money right now, I would definitely invest in Ultima. I just like how he plays. I don't have him yet, but just looking at him, I like that kind of guy who's walking around. He's supporting everyone, but he's also a great attacker, great HP. Like, this guy should have lower attack and lower HP for what he is. But
And yeah, I think it should be that.
all right, so
I just don't like how hard he hits. It's just like and he's too quick as well. He's too easy to be able to push around.
yeah, he's kind of like not Shin Ortho damage, but when I approach him, I'm like, okay, my G91's gonna have some trouble. You know, he might not even win the 1v1, which is a weird thing. I gotta pay attention more than that. But G91 feels like he's kind of faltered out with the recent units.
Yeah, a lot of close range units have fallen out.
All right, so let's place Operation Taba real quick. You saw that Rick the Scroll video, right, where he kept using it?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that thing did so much damage. I don't know how I made it. My G91 was like taking those hits. Varen was doing well.
Yeah.
His was probably doing like 3,000 damage. I'd probably put him... Like, I usually just place the effect pieces down there. I don't know, really. It's hard. Like, I feel like it's really good, like, in the S tier, but playing against it, I don't feel like it's overbearing like some of these guys.
The issue with the thingy I keep getting it mixed up, but Operation Taba is that you really need to rely on stun, because if the units aren't stunned, they're just going to walk out of the radius.
Yeah,
and not get hurt.
You're right about that. I might put them...
And the Mothra in 2019 gives stun resistance, which further cancels that out.
What do you think is better, Dimension Tide? I think Dimension Tide's better than Taba. Like, but if you screw up a Dimension Tide, you lose the battle, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I've missed some good Dimension
like,
Tides. Like, I put the guy on the edge,
annoying.
and he doesn't move, and I'm like, oh, that's great. So,
Like, or even when it looks like they're inside of the effect, it's like, what the hell?
like, where are you going? Get over here.
Yeah.
So I'll probably put these two are interchangeable. I mean, Dimension Tide and Taba can be like mid S, I'd say, to low S. It's just hard to place effect pieces, because like if they fail, they're garbage. But if they work, which they should if you're a decent player, they do wonderful, you know. So I'm gonna put them bottom S for now until we.
I just realized Mothra 2024 could be a potential counter for the Mothra egg cocoon.
Oh really? Oh,
yeah, it could just knock back the egg.
All right, let's see who else is falling out.
It's a theory. It's a theory, but you know, never know.
I think Evolved and Super Godzilla should be next to each other. They're both still really good.
They haven't been. I haven't seen them do too much because of their range.
Yeah, I have a harder time against Super Godzilla personally. Like, if they're the same level, Super Godzilla, like, oh, he does so much freaking damage. Then
Yeah.
maybe it's because we've played Evolved so much in the past year that we just are
Yeah.
kind of get used to him. So that's something to account for.
True.
I feel like Gigan Rex is kind of faltered because just Bagon's everywhere.
Bagan and the GMK buff also helps because you can hit the Miles and Rex.
Yeah, Spamera really destroys Gigan Rex a lot. So I'm probably going to put him here. G91's kind of faltered. I might move Burning. Well, these last guys are really hard to place because Rodan's...
Yeah.
His viability depends on how high like Super Godzilla is, and Godzilla Earth and Super Gods anime ABCDEFG Godzilla is. So
Thing is
Burning,
with BGL is he's super reliable. You can use him at almost any time, as long as you're good with placement.
his
And
range is
he can take down
72,
entire
right?
range. Yeah, his reach is 70, but the piercing makes it go up to like 80 or something.
All right, I'm gonna keep him and G91 together because they're very similar units. You know, they both are good against invulnerability. I'm gonna keep them. I don't know. I think Gigan Rex is worse than them now because I was playing Lianne's account and I just couldn't get them set up. He goes out there too fast.
Yeah. I think Vide King Ghidorah should move down a bit because you just like the on spawn thing is nice, but after that sometimes you may not get any use out of him because he just gets stunned or the shields get overwhelming him.
Shinden destroys him. He has 100 search range, so I'm gonna put him on top A. I don't see him, and every time I do see him, it's not really any trouble. It's like an easier evolved kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Although he can surprise some people. He's clutched a lot of things for me.
Yeah, he's solid. You just got if you can use him right.
You know what they gotta do? They should buff his jump scare so it gives people a heart attack in real life.
I think it should like seal like it won't let you play for 3 seconds.
That would be really funny.
That'd be extremely busted. Then you start throwing Varen and Kiryu on them.
Yeah.
All right, Toho, if you're listening, that's
a unit.
That's a decent buff. That would put him like in takeoff tier maybe.
It'd be funny.
So I'm thinking maybe we'll do like a part 1, part 2 video of this. So we'll do like part 1 meta talks, and then part 2 is the tier list. So 2 separate uploads. And, double the views. By
the end of the month, there should be probably like thingy strategies around these new units. So there could be a remake of this video soon.
Yeah, we could definitely remake it if need be. And I'll just cut this part out. Yep. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. There we go. So we're in the A tier now, guys. Storm Ghidorah, I feel like his stats are really solid for a 6 cost. I still see him. He's pretty decent.
Yep.
Burning's like stun resist.
He's ass, to be honest. He's ass.
Oh, I feel like he's like a stun resistant. Like he lays down. If you get a high level one though, he's like a stun resistant Super Godzilla. Like he can be ridiculous.
Yeah, his stun resistance is nice, but like he's so slow and he's getting overwhelmed most of the time that you can't even do anything for 7 cost.
Yeah, I mean, my weakness personally is high level Super Godzillas, Burnings, and sometimes Earth, just because I don't do enough damage to kill them or threaten them. But that's only when they're like 25 plus or with cards, or 30 plus with decent cards. That's why I have him up here.
His knockback is still one of his biggest like setbacks because he knocks units he could normally kill by himself out of his range, so he ends up dying to them anyways.
Yeah, like 1,000-year dragon. That's my answer. So I think he's better than Storm Ghidorah. Storm Ghidorah is good,
and also M19 counters him hard as well.
Oh, that's right. We should probably do the buff characters real quick. M19 has had a huge glow up. He's basically, or she's 3 costs now, or 3.5, I think someone said. Like, considering everything.
Pretty much 3 costs.
Yeah, but 3 costs, great. Throw them out. Mine has, like, at level 23, 3,300 HP. That's decent for a 5 cost. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
But the attack's not great.
40 seconds of stun resistance on a large area.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I put her right here. Her stun resistance it's thrown Scar King off the takeoff tier. And it's
the only thing she doesn't have is good stats. Her stats are still kind of low.
Yeah, well, for a 3 cost, those are very good stats, but for 5, yeah.
Yeah, true.
But I like throwing her out.
She should not have good stats.
Her slow is pretty good too, though. Like if you fight someone that's 70 or under, like G91, I think is actually countered partly by Mothra 19 because he's stuck in the water, he's running, and they're like, all right, let me summon Scar King or let me summon -1. Like, let me just wait because G91's slow as crap. He's weak to slow. So the slow still very good. Stun immunity is amazing.
Although it buffs my burning, he can charge up for longer.
True. So like, yeah, there's that circumstance. And then
it's very rare though.
I like using Mothra too to like flank and hit the leader. Like it's really nice to be able to snipe the leader. And a lot of people don't. yes, some people don't consider her a threat, so they'll just ignore her, and then next thing you know, you're like, oh, I just took 2,000 damage from like 6 hits.
Yeah.
That 2 energy back's nice too. Like if you panic and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna send Mothra out to distract him real quick, and you're building up a push, the 2 energy can come in clutch.
Indeed, most of the time.
Yeah, I think that cost reduction was huge. I mean, maybe I'll put her like on the top of A.
Yeah, she's not like in a busted category because she can't really fend for herself. So
Just amazing support though. That's what most of these Mothras are. Like maybe I'll put her like right here, and then Aqua's.
except armor.
Oh, armor's really good. Armor's terrific.
Yeah.
Just direct. No, her support is killing. Just head on, apply directly to the forehead. Just that type of situation.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Available at Walgreens.
Charges head first, literally.
Yep. Who else got buffed? GMK.
Yep. Shall I look at the rebalance notes so I can remind us?
Yeah, look that up. Yeah, because Mothra 2019 got increased HP, cost reduction, increased stun immunity. GMK, range increase. They're liars. Toho, you're liars.
Yep.
Why did you do that to us? I think they might fix it. Maybe it's a mistake or something.
It's probably a typo.
Yeah, maybe. So what does he got? Would you get a chance?
He had like stat buffs and then the AoE increase, as well as the damage reduction increase.
The damage reduction is really good. I don't think he's definitely not on the same level as like Evolved or Super Godzilla. I think he's worse than -1. SMG.
Yeah, he's still not very great. He's still underperforming.
Yeah, I'd probably put him. Maybe like right here. What do you think? I might move Earth down too. Just after trying to get Earth to work last night. Level 32, mind you. That thing got bopped.
GMK can do some good stuff because he's pretty damaging and he's got good AoE, so you can get some clutch wins.
Yeah, and that. I think he's a solid all-arounder. Like you can't go too wrong using him. Like he's not gonna carry you. He's just one of those units that's just solid. Like top. I mean.
Yeah, pretty much.
I could see arguments that he's an S. Like maybe like if you really lean into like that AoE, Dimension Tide could work with him.
Yeah.
I think I might keep him on my team after the season. He's
I'm
just
not
solid.
So sure.
Yeah. Well, mine's level 19, so I think he's one of my higher levels. Like I don't have a lot of 20 pluses. I have maybe like in the 4-star category, maybe like 5. Do you use him at all? Have you tried him out?
Yeah, I've used him plenty, mostly just to get like a feel for how he used to be, but he's been alright.
Yeah, I feel like when I'm building my team, I have a level 20 Ghidorah. I'm having a hard time because Ghidorah's got good range but horrible stats. And this guy at 25, he has like 4,000 HP, 4,060. He does like 1,000 damage, which is pretty good. His attack is what's most impressive, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Hits like a
And the
truck.
damage reduction technically increases his health.
Yeah, so 20% of, 4,000, that's like plus 800 HP or something. So, yeah, that's pretty good. He's pretty solid. I think Beast Kong is still like a little better than him, but both are great. Is there one more?
The Shobijin were buffed.
Oh, guys. Oh, Shobijin? Talking about my boy or girl Sobijin, both the twins. All right, I don't remember where they are. Okay, it's a huge buff.
Yeah, it was quite. Although it's a big,
Huge buff.
It's like a good buff. It's a good buff, but at the same time, like, what's the difference?
It has like more like in my last video, I was like, oh, he's using the armor, and then -1 hits him once, and I'm like, oh, it's gone now. And -1's attack isn't like with the tail swipe, it isn't the best, but it's not like he probably does like 1,000. But yeah, the Shobijin, and this is Rick the Squirrel, so his is probably like 30 something. It didn't do jack squat. I mean, maybe it's not B anymore. Maybe it's like maybe the same as energy base, where it has its uses, but it's like kind of risky. I don't think it's that good.
It's not good. It's not.
It's kind of garbage. Maybe it's worse than energy base.
Energy.
I think it's the only reason I won that battle, because I was like, shoot. I mean, he's got his level 30 something Gamera, his gear on with 5,000 HP. Oh, that video alone. King Ghidorah is the best.
he's just above Mecha King Ghidorah.
I mean, they might just delete Mecha King Ghidorah because of the shame, you know. All right, let me put him back. I think he's down here. He moved up. He's above those guys now. All right, so Shobijin got buffed.
How come M24 is above? Wait, did you move M24 when I said she could be a counter to the Cocoon?
No, I didn't. I mean,
I was gonna say, how come she's above King Ghidorah and stuff like that?
The knockback is useful. Like, there are times where it's actually useful, and it's kind of hype at times. Like, when I see someone push back my whole push and then explode on me with, like, a -1, I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, let's fucking go. I mean, she is not...
It can be useful.
I mean, she's not great. She just has her moments.
Yeah.
So she's like...
It feels like she helps the opponent more, because they're just helping more units come in at the same time.
Yeah, that's that train of thought where it's like, is knockback good or bad? Like, are you helping your opponent? Can you use it to help yourself? Mm-hmm. Like,
because
I get that.
Thermo, he screws himself over because of knockback. M19 helps the opponent because of more pushes, and the new Mothra can't deal enough damage and dies quickly.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So the slow effect. It's like it depends how you use it. Like, if you see a G91 coming at you, you can slow it. G91 and Varen, slow both of them. Yeah, they're done. They're cooked. They're not coming for a while, especially Varen. So it depends who you use to slow on. I think slow's better than knockback, though. Knockback, I think, is worse than slow.
Definitely, yeah.
I was hearing some complaints about Biolante. Biolante is still a great unit, especially in spammer decks. Especially the attack boost. So might put him on.
I rarely see Biolante nowadays, and when I do, I just let my leader take care of her because her stats are kind of low now.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put her up here because G99 is not horrible. I actually saw him in the daily shop today, and I was like, yeah, no, skip. He was good for 10 seconds.
I keep getting Ariake deaths in the bloody daily shop.
Oh, Destroya?
Yeah,
bro.
I wish it was burning Ariake.
If it was 2024, I'd be jealous, or late 2024. I'm like, dang, you got dab? Oh, damn.
Like, I've gotten him to level 12 from level 3 just from that.
Yeah, mine's like 15, and I've skipped him actually. And then Lianne's gone for everyone. He's 21, and I try to make him work. He's just that 64 range is awful now. But let's take a look more at the tier lists. Who else got? Like,
Orga got buffed.
Oh my gosh, Orga got buffed.
Yep, for like the 5th time or something.
Yeah, it just keeps getting. I think 99 Orga's messaging every day. In that video, he looked really good, but then I kept using him. Oh gosh, I don't know how good Orga is. It's hard. He could be like upper A.
He's good against ground units, but he may like cause an increase in flyer units, which may also cause an increase in units that have the low flying state effect.
Yeah, I think I could see arguments for Orga and S. Like, I wouldn't be in disbelief. If he was in mid S, I'd be like, okay, what are you on? Or am I missing something? But that's 75% HP now, and he's a bigger attack increase. It's actually pretty good. Like, he is just doing a ton of damage. Like, Kaiser's like asking him, how are you doing this, man? Like, and Orga's just like, get good, bro.
Get buffs, get good.
Yeah, so Orga's up here, I think. I'm going to move 1,000 Year Dragon. I've been seeing an increase of him for some reason. And I think that reason is because there's less Spammera. And Spammera is still really good. But these guys, if you have both these guys at level 5, they're going to make your deck better, even if you're at like 20s.
True, yeah.
You put these two in with a 17 Void, oh, you're on easy street. Screw it, Void's
level 9
Void's going
level
up
9
there.
Tokyo ult is performing better than the level 27 Burning Godzilla.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Lianne's got level 9 Goat, and it's the best thing on her team. Level 32 Earth, eh.
Got level 9.
So the way I counter Goat is in the beginning I just summon 1,000-Year Dragon and then Varen to cover the back. I'm gonna put 1,000-Year Dragon up. I think in this meta he's better.
He's performing well. He can kill the egg kind of quickly because he does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I have 2 cards buffing him. I have the 7+ cost one that's 14%. Then I have the Shubaya card which is 4%, and he's doing 770 per hit, which is like 2,310 I think per hit.
I thought you were gonna say 77,000 damage.
It feels like he's doing 77,000 damage sometimes.
That would be funny if you actually had that.
Well, Astro, what was it, like several months ago? He has 1,000-Year Dragon one hit my Ghidorah. So he did over 4,000 damage in one hit.
What the hell?
So he needs a lot of investment. And my GMK card is like plus 8%. It's not very good. If my Ebra card was maxed, 1,000-Year Dragon would be doing 3,000 per hit. It'd be ridiculous.
If I had the Burning Godzilla card at max, my Burning Ariake, I think, would be hitting for like 3,000 damage at max meter.
Holy shit. I should have brought... Am I logged in still? My G91... What does he do? He does like 1,500 or something right now. At like level 22. And it's every 2.2 seconds. So... If he got a range buff to at least 75, which I don't think he needs a buff. But if he did, oh my gosh. He'd be ridiculous. He does so much damage.
I think an AoE buff, like in general, might happen, but everything else I don't think will change.
Yeah. You should not buff anyone in the S tier. That's what went wrong with Scar King. Maybe not even the top of A tier, because
maybe Ride King Ghidorah, because he's like a skill-based unit, but it's fair if you don't want to buff him because he's got good stats.
He's got really good stats. He's close range is just not that great right now.
Yep.
Like you're getting sniped by these two. Anybody close range has been knocked down a peg because of these two. Super Godzilla is the exception because when he gets hit, he's healing. And then if Rio's hitting him, if Rio hits him for like the first 5 seconds, he's just getting healed super hard. And then you kill that Rio, well, you have a max health Super Godzilla that's close to the leader now. I wish I invested in him. He is super awesome. I might put him up here, actually. All right.
Super G Gaming is a lucky man.
Is that a channel?
Yeah.
Good
Super
for
G
him.
Gaming.
Let's see. I think that's pretty good. The list is looking good. Is there any other?
Also, Super X got buffed.
Oh, Super X. I have not seen one Super X this entire. I've had maybe
Every
like.
time I've seen one, I just use Ride King Ghidorah on it and it just dies instantly.
Oh, Super X got increased HP and attack, right?
I have no clue what the difference is.
Well, let me look up Toho Kingdom real quick.
Okay.
I'm actually curious. Now, if it was like double, then I'd be like, okay. Yeah, because nobody's going to try Super X out. His HP was increased by double, basically. And his attack was 13 to 20. Oh.
13 to 20?
Hey guys, just a brief interruption. So the day after this, I tested out Super X a few times in a 3.5 deck. He is actually pretty good with Ebra, so honestly, I'd put him up in the A tier. Somewhere up in like the mid-upper A tier. He is super good now, hence the name. So anyways, back to the video. I mean, this is like level 1 probably, but his HP was increased from 90 to 178. Bro, I'm
gonna see if I can take a look at his stats.
What level is yours? Mine's 15.
I think level 20.
Okay, 20's better. Let me use the Discord real quick, guys. Sir Melee has a thing.
Special thing.
Yeah, it's like the Prelops thing. You could type like any unit, and it'll give you the thing. All right, unit.
Yeah, because we have whales doing all the dirty work for us.
Darn whales. Alright, slash unit stats. Alright, we're gonna find
Like,
out.
I feel like whales. I feel like the whales in this game are kind of a reason why Toho is not caring about like rebalances.
Oh, that's definitely true. I'm gonna put him at level 40.
Yeah.
Oh, Super X at level 40. Prepare to be blown away. 873 HP. That doesn't sound right.
God.
That's horrible. So maybe he has like 1600 now? Maybe they haven't adjusted it yet. Hits for 495 per hit. Oh my gosh, that thing is still butt.
He barely does anything.
Alright, so I'm going to say he's graduated. I mean, I do see him more than Mothra Leo. Mothra Leo still sucks. I'm going to put him...
He's above Shobijin, at least he can actually hit stuff.
Yeah, Shobijin's going back down the sea. We'll move him like 2 places. Shobijin's still horrible. It's just
At
a
that point,
real...
I'd put Shobijin below Zayton, because at least Zayton actually hits stuff.
I don't know about that. Maybe we'll keep him in the upper sea. Maybe there's like some untapped potential we're not seeing.
Although, in some decks, Zayton can actually be really good. Like, I think O1 Baragon, he once made a deck with using Zayton, and he actually did really well because Zayton has a lot of health, and the on-death thing is like percentage-based.
Oh, you know, I did see a video. I think it was TS Dragoon or something. He made a video like with techniques. And, like, you could push him with Earth. You could use kids twice to get him behind the leader.
I've been so tempted to invest into him, but it's just like I don't want to at the same time.
It is so hard being a low tier hero in GBL because these low tiers are outclassed massively. This isn't a fighting game where you can use Luigi and be like, okay, he's B tier. I can still make him work. Well, if you make a deck of all B tiers and you're like not level 30 plus, and with good cards, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win many matches.
Yeah, I made that mistake with OG Burning, but I'm still gonna invest into him just for fun.
He's 5 cost, and yeah, you get him in some water. The explosion's useful because you know there's Spamera.
Yeah.
And something
with the cards, he's a good tank that can absorb damage.
Yeah, well, how much HP does he have? Yours is like 30, right?
Almost 30. He has 5,279 health.
That's not bad for a 5 cost.
And he has just over 1,000 attack with the card boosts.
Okay. I mean, I knew he had good stats, like, what, in 2022, 2023, he had really good stats for the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now he's out.
He's got power crept.
Yeah, he got power crept. When they buffed him, I think they gave him a small attack increase, and the cooldown timer was adjusted, right?
No, it was a small HP increase, and then the timer.
Because the timer was like 2 minutes before, right? Now it's like a minute.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, so he has his uses. So I got him an A tier. Kaiser is just, he's outclassed. I mean, Burning doesn't have a lot of competition in the bombing section. There's only like 2 other units, right? Or 3 other units. And they're all bad.
Yeah, something like that. And with Burning, you can get a good push going around him.
Yeah. So, okay. So here's the list we have. Cocoon. I mean, I've been seeing him in every battle. And it's kind of like Shinden. Except for Shinden's a joke now if you have G91. And even with your Burning, you probably 1 or 2 hit Shindens now.
Yeah, he one-shots. He one-shots them.
Yeah, Shinden's going to go down a little bit. Shinden has seen better days. G91 wrecks him. Rio wrecks him. Shin Ortho wrecks him. Okay, Scar King grabs him and gets distracted for 5 seconds. That's not the greatest thing. I mean,
Burning
okay.
Oriake, it counters him as well.
Yeah, and then Gigan Rex is like, oh, free food. I move this guy down a little bit just because makes Earth go up to like S, and Super Godzilla will probably God form. So I think that's good for the list. Are there any other talking points we should address?
Not that I know of. Unless we want to talk about the All-Star Battle and stuff, but it's mostly just boredom through those events because they've just become snooze fests.
Yeah, as a final note, yeah, the events are boring. They need a campaign, like a story mode, you know? Or my dream thing is a 2v2. A 2v2 would be awesome.
It'd be so chaotic.
Like you each share a leader, or the leaders stand like within a certain amount of distance from each other.
Or like a 4-way match.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, free for all?
Yeah, like
That
free
would.
for all.
Oh my god, the connection issues. If they don't fix
Oh
them.
god, yeah.
One guy gets to play, the rest get to sit there and have their energy stalled.
Yeah. And just with that one Shin leader just constantly taking away everyone's energy.
Oh my god. Yeah, have a 2 shins. Okay, that's a nightmare. That's
4
probably why.
Shins.
That's why they haven't adjusted it. Just
Yeah.
oh, board-wise, probably ruined it. They're like, we can't release this anymore. We released
Although
Shin.
our RM leader is literally Shin leader's counter.
Yeah, she's pretty good. You still lose energy though, which I still think puts Shin on top. Oops, spoiler alert.
Oh,
But
yeah,
she's
yeah.
really good. She's really good.
Yeah. I'd say he's better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she got a lot better. I think my tier list I had her in C, like the C tier, like one of the worst leaders in
Yeah.
the game, like at least bottom 10, bottom 5.
One final adjustment I would make to the tier list is Ginza. He's really low now.
Oh my god, yeah, Ginza. If you pair Ginza with Rio or Goat, it's like it's kind of like a mini Rio. Like yeah, Ginza's really good. Ginza. If you don't have Varen, Dimension Tide's okay, but if you don't have Varen, you're kind of screwed over.
The issue is that because there's a lot of Rainbow Mothra leaders, he just gets shut down immediately. So
Yeah, so maybe I'll put him because of Rainbow Mothra and the leaders now. Yeah, the invulnerability. So G91 and these two are actually valuable. So they're still up in S. I'll probably put Ginza like Ginza. Once he gets going, there's nothing you can do. Like you are like if they have Rio and Goat and a strong push ahead of Ginza, like if they're able to flex that extra 7 energy, yeah, you are. Like I've seen
there's not
people.
much that can be done.
Like I've tried, Lianne is a level 17 Ginza, and there's people like transing it left and right. I'm just healing it.
Also, I don't know if this is true, but when you know how Ginza has a special thing where when he's charging up his beam, he's immune to all effects. I don't know if he's immune to Void Ghidorah during that.
I don't know either. I know he doesn't seem like he takes damage during that. No, wait. I
He
think
does take damage.
He does because I stopped him before, like right before that he used his
Yeah,
attack.
but he's immune to like effects.
Immune to effects. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. I think he still gets affected by Void Ghidorah because it's damage.
Yeah, maybe I'll put him down a little because it's only certain circumstances that he really works. He's not as reliable as these guys, so maybe I'll put him like here because this Super Mecha Godzilla's fallen out. So
Yeah. I still do plan on making that reliability tier list, and obviously Ginza's going to be pretty low on that.
yeah, it's like a high risk, high reward type of thing.
Yeah, you only get like one opportunity to use him, and once that's gone, it's gone.
Yep, opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You know, mom spaghetti. That's what Ginza's all about. Good
No
old,
one spaghetti.
yeah, good old Eminem. All right, so we are at 1 hour and 10 minutes now. This has been a very good discussion.
Yep.
Maybe I'll fast forward it by like 2 times so we sound like chipmunks. But excellent video. I think I'm going to call it quits here. Thank you so much for collaborating with me again. This has been an awesome discussion.
My pleasure.
All right, so guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Burning Godzilla Gaming. Are you still in trouble with Roblox? Like, is your channel available?
Yeah, my channel is available. It's just my Roblox account is still banned for now.
Oh,
It's gonna be free in like the next 2 hours though.
Okay. Yeah, you got banned for saying like, was it wrong button? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. I got banned for saying E once.
E?
Yeah, just the letter E, banned.
Okay, Roblox must be a culture that I do not understand.
I don't get it either.
Oh, good stuff. So yeah, guys, check out his channel, and I guess we'll see you next time. Peace.
Yep. Bye.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply